Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. The Bearcats will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Boise State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They'll run it to the right side. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact could that have on the way they distribute the ball, David?
I mean, they're going to have to fight.
He's loose. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Broncos trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Cincinnati's offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting. Wide open spaces. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He's loose on the right. Turning it on. The inside. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the run, it's Walker. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. To the air, it's Sorsby. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Royer. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Here's the handoff. It's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen. On
the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
The offense changing the play. To the air. It's Madsen. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Allen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Madsen. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
He's in open space downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Firing deep. He's got it. Flying out to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Makes a connection. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution, it's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Finding an escape route. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Walker. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Madsen. The quick out. On the move at the 30. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Intercepted. That total goes to 16. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. The punters have had the first one of the game. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Running to Green. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Madsen. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's reeled in. It's Sherrod. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Got a man, it's Sherrod. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Quick strike complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box scores, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.